It's time for a Bible story. Today's story begins with...
Wait, let me guess. A burrito.
No.
A grilled cheese sandwich.
Nope.
A big old bowl of guacamole.
It's actually pronounced guacamole, and no. And what's up with all the food references? You hungry or something?
Yeah, man, I haven't eaten in like 2 hours. I need some guac.
Okay, well, this story doesn't start with any of that random stuff. It begins with Jesus.
Sweet, I'm totally cool with that instead of some food.
Me too. Jesus was about to head back out on the road after spending some time in a village teaching people about God.
Man, Jesus really loved traveling around like that, huh? I bet he racked up some serious frequent flyer miles.
Well, you know, they didn't really have planes back then.
That's true. So I guess they were like frequent walker miles? Doesn't really have the same ring to it.
When Jesus was about to set off on a new journey, a man came running up to meet him.
Whoa, hold on. Who's that guy? And why is he dressed like that?
Well, the man that ran up to Jesus was a rich young ruler.
Gotcha. So he's like super rich, huh? Sweet. Okay, are we talking like gold watch rich or like gold everything rich?
I think he was pretty wealthy.
Nice. And you said he was young, right? Like how young we talking? Like tweens? Toddler? A little baby? Wait a minute. Was he a super rich baby? That's awesome. I bet he could buy all the guacamole he wants.
Wait, no, he wasn't a baby.
So like a little kid. Like we got a little Richie Rich situation on our hands, huh?
No, he wasn't a kid. Let's just say he was a young adult.
Gotcha. So he's a millionaire millennial. That's rare these days. So what'd this guy want, huh? Why'd he run up to Jesus all frantic like that?
That's where the story gets interesting. He had a question that he really wanted to ask Jesus. He said, "Good teacher, what must I do to have eternal life?"
Wow, really just kind of cut right down to it, huh? No beating around the bush for this guy. I like it. So what'd Jesus do? Kind of give him a rundown on how to be saved?
Well, Jesus sensed that there was something more to what the man said, a deeper meaning to a simple question.
Ooh, like a secret code? Awesome. Did Jesus have like a decoder ring or something like that?
No, not like that. He just saw something interesting about the rich young ruler, so he told him this. Jesus said, "You know the commandments. Don't murder, don't steal, honor your father and mother."
Yeah, I know the commandments. Okay, what about those?
See? That's pretty much what the man said too. He told Jesus that he'd known God's commandments all his life and he followed them his whole life.
Since like back when he was a little rich baby?
Pretty much. He told Jesus that he had followed the rules his whole life and he had done all the right things.
So what'd Jesus tell him? He was all set and he would be saved?
Not quite. Jesus told the man, "There's one thing you haven't done. I want you to sell everything you have and give all of your money to the poor. Then come and follow me, and you'll have treasure in heaven."
Whoa, that is a pretty big deal. I bet that really wasn't the answer he was expecting, huh?
Not at all. The rich young ruler was stunned. He thought about all of his possessions, his house, his clothes, all of the money that he had, and Jesus was asking him to give all of that up and follow him.
Man, that would be intense. So what happened? Did he do it?
Unfortunately, he couldn't do it.
What? He turned down Jesus? Why in the world would he do that?
The man thought about how much stuff he had and he just couldn't part ways with it. He turned around and walked away, saddened by what Jesus had told him.
Okay, hold on. I don't get this. Getting to follow Jesus and treasure in heaven is such a better reward than just some money and some clothes here on earth. Doesn't he understand that?
For whatever reason, he couldn't. Jesus was there wanting to rescue him, to save him and give him the promise of eternal life. But he just couldn't bring himself to give up all of his stuff. Jesus turned to his disciples and taught them a great lesson through this. If we want Jesus to rescue us, we have to be able to surrender everything to him.
Okay, cool, I'm in, but does that mean that I have to sell all of my stuff like Jesus told the rich young ruler? Because I'll be honest, it's not going to be as much as that guy had. I mean, I just got a bunch of Hot Wheels and some M&Ms and $17 in change and maybe a few avocados.
No, not at all. The rich young ruler's hang-up was money. Jesus saw that he valued his possessions here on earth way too much, and that got in the way of his relationship with Jesus. It's a different thing for everyone, but whatever it is, Jesus still wants us to put him first. He wants to rescue us, and when it comes down to it, we just have to let him.
Oh, I see what he did there. Man, Jesus is so stinking smart. It's almost like he's...
the Son of God?
Yeah, exactly. So what you're telling me is this. Even if I'm not rich like that guy, whatever my hang-up is, I've got to let go of what I think is the most important thing and go after Jesus first?
Yes, that's like the clearest, most concise summary I think you've ever said in a Bible story. Great job.
Yes, nailed it. Now, as a reward, how about some of that sweet guacamole?
And we're back to food. Classic. The end.